Hey there curious minds, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're sinking our teeth into a topic that has captured the human imagination for centuries, the enigmatic and spine-tingling world of werewolves. From their mysterious origins to their gripping presence in literature, pop culture, and the lens of psychology, we've got it all covered. So, grab your silver bullets and stay tuned as we dive deep into the hair-raising tales of the lycanthropic legends. But before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel as it really motivates us to bring out more interesting and informative content for you guys. With that being said, let's dive in. The concept of werewolves, beings with the ability to transform from human to wolf, has deep historical and cultural roots. These creatures have fascinated and frightened people for centuries, with various interpretations and beliefs about their origins. The idea of shape-shifting humans with wolf-like qualities has been present in the folklore and mythologies of many ancient cultures. While specific names and forms vary, the underlying theme of transformation and the fusion of human and animal traits is consistent. In Greek mythology, the tale of King Lycaon serves as an early example. King Lycaon of Arcadia tested Zeus by serving him the flesh of a sacrificed child. As a punishment, Zeus transformed him into a wolf, symbolizing the connection between humans and wolves in early myth. In Roman mythology, Ovid's Metamorphoses tells the story of King Arcas, who almost kills his father, Zeus, in the form of a bear, reflecting the idea of transformation and the potential danger associated with hybrid creatures. In Norse mythology, there are tales of berserkers who were warriors believed to take on the attributes of wolves or bears during battle. This connection between humans and wolves or other animals is a recurring theme in various ancient mythologies. Slavic folklore features creatures known as varkalax or folkalax, which were considered individuals who had returned from the dead or were cursed to become werewolves. These beings had the ability to shapeshift into wolves and were often associated with death and darkness. Many indigenous cultures have their own versions of shape-shifting beings. For instance, the Navajo have skinwalkers, who are believed to have the power to transform into animals, including wolves. The concept of the werewolf became more firmly established in medieval Europe, especially during the Middle Ages. This period saw a fusion of the ancient mythological ideas with the superstitions and fears of the time. The association between witches and werewolves was common during the witch hunts of the 16th and 17th centuries. In many cases, individuals accused of practicing witchcraft were also accused of transforming into wolves or other creatures. This linkage between witches and werewolves added complexity to the mythology. In 18th century France, a series of brutal attacks on humans and livestock were attributed to a supernatural creature, known as the Beast of Gavaudan. This creature was believed to be either a wolf or a werewolf. The fear and hysteria surrounding these attacks led to persecutions and trials of suspected werewolves. Werewolves have been a recurring theme in literature, where they have been explored, reimagined, and romanticized. Here are some notable literary references. Bisclaveret by Marie de France from the 12th century is a medieval poem that tells the story of a nobleman who transforms into a werewolf. The poem also explores the themes of betrayal and trust. The Wolf's Hour by Robert R. McCammon from 1989 is a modern work of fiction. This novel follows a British secret agent who is also a werewolf. The book blends espionage and lycanthropy, creating a unique narrative. The Company of Wolves by Angela Carter from 1979 also stars werewolves. Carter's short story collection, The Bloody Chamber, includes a reinterpretation of the Little Red Riding Hood tale. In this version, the wolf is a symbol of desire and transformation. The Last Werewolf by Glenn Duncan from 2011 is a novel that explores the life of the last known werewolf and delves into themes of immortality and loneliness. The Girl with the Silver Eyes by Willow Davis Roberts is a young adult novel that follows a girl who can communicate with wolves, blending elements of fantasy and the supernatural. The werewolf myth has made a significant impact on popular culture, with countless films, TV shows, and other media portraying these creatures. Some well-known examples include An American Werewolf in London from 1981 is a horror comedy film that explores the transformation of a young man into a werewolf and the consequences of his condition. The Howling from 1981 is part of a successful film franchise and focuses on a news anchor who stumbles upon a colony of werewolves. Underworld since 2003 was a series of films depicting a war between vampires and werewolves, showcasing the creatures as powerful, intelligent, and organized beings. Teen Wolf from 1985 and 2011 was originally a film and later a television series. Teen Wolf follows the life of a high school student who becomes a werewolf, dealing with supernatural challenges and teenage drama. Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer primarily focused on vampires. This popular book and film series also includes werewolves as key characters. Being Human, the UK and US TV series, both versions of the show feature supernatural beings, including a werewolf, a vampire, and a ghost, living together and facing the challenges of their conditions. The belief in real-life werewolves and lycanthropy has been explored from both scientific and psychological angles. Clinical lycanthropy is a rare psychological condition in which individuals believe they can transform into animals, including wolves. It is categorized as a type of delusional disorder and is considered a form of severe psychiatric illness. Individuals with clinical lycanthropy often report experiencing a profound disconnection from their human identity. In some cases, physical and neurological conditions can explain certain behaviors associated with lycanthropy. Conditions such as hypertrichosis, excessive hair growth, which can lead to a wolf-like appearance, may have contributed to the idea of werewolves. The concept of the werewolf transformation has been seen as a metaphor for the human experience of losing control over one's actions. It represents the internal struggle between the civilized, rational self and the instinctual, primal self. The legend of the werewolf, with its origins in ancient mythology and medieval superstitions, has evolved over time to become a prominent figure in literature, film, and popular culture. It reflects human fascination with transformation, duality, and the primal aspects of our nature. And there you have it, werewolves, creatures of the night, steeped in history, immortalized in literature, celebrated in pop culture, and analyzed through the lens of psychology. These shape-shifting beings continue to captivate our imagination, whether we fear their curse or envy their power. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of werewolves. If you did, don't forget to give us a howl of approval by hitting that like button and sharing this video with your fellow creature enthusiasts. If you're not already part of our pack, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss our explorations into the mystical and mysterious. Until next time, stay curious, stay spooky, and remember, when the moon is full, be careful who you invite over for dinner.